Yes. What is the subject of today's discussion? Do you know? Do you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP? The question today. Do you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP? Come on. So who would start? So we have got Samatma, who's right there on top. Yes, Samatma. Should we start? Only one. Yes, Samatma. Sure. Tell me.
I do spend a lot of time listening to my inner voice, and now it has become a daily practice for me. Every hour, I shut off from the world, and I try to hold it at least for 5 to 10 minutes. Not always 10 minutes, but 5 to 7 minutes at least I hold on. And that is the time I got a realization that 4-5 of us, any people in the room, we make so much of noise, but all our internal organs and organ systems work in silence. None of them are trying to say that I am superior or you cannot work without me. So that really we should also learn. That is how we can even curb our ego with others.
So tell me, if you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP, tell me, what does SIP tell you? What does SIP tell you? Samatma, are you there?
Yeah.
What does SIP tell you, my dear? Huh?
You can
Samatma, can you hear me or you can't hear me? Okay, so I think Samatma is not on the OT. Premchandji. Waiting for you as I have coffee.
Thank you very much. Yes, Gurudev Shivam.
Boliye.
Gurudev, SIP is power, SIP is soul. Then it is said that it is a witness, Sakshi. So Sakshi to listen karne ke liye, we realize karne ke liye hai. So we do not listen anything from the SIP. We have to remember SIP all the day. The maximum I can do the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. But inner listening will be only through intellect.
प्रेमचंद जी, यही my problem, यहाँ पे आपका यही problem आ रहा है. You need to be in Sat Chit Anand and you need to listen. You need to listen to SIP. SIP talks to me.
We have to live in
the divine talks to me. I want the divine to talk to you also.
So we have to live in Sat Chit always. So we should always live in the Sat and Sat consciousness. So that we live. तो additional listening क्या आएगा है? Guide करिए थोड़ा.
You stand by. Let's see what others say. ठीक है, Krishna.
Yeah.
I want Samatma to come back. If Samatma wanted to speak, well, Samatma. But let's Krishna, if Samatma or Krishna, who's speaking first?
Sir Shivoham.
Yes, Krishna.
Yeah. Sir, there are some of the practices I have picked up from this call. I had many others too. So my morning, at least 2 hours before starting my routine, is entirely into any of the things. For example, the different yogas you said, but the silence is definitely an important part in my spiritual sadhana. But pehle thoughts aata hai. Maybe I start with something, but dhire pehle I could sit only for 10 minutes. Now it has gone. When I open my eyes, it has crossed 1 hour or so. But SIP mein kya baat kiya? I don't know. I have never heard SIP's voice. But that feeling is there. I know God is with me. I have not heard a single word of SIP.
So today's topic is, do you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP?
Yeah, so, but the inner voice gives me a direction. I don't know whether it is worded, but मुझे ये भी है कि आत्मा में क्या voice है क्या? आत्मा में is there a communication? But I don't know, but I get immense peace in that silence, and
so
I sit there.
I want you to learn today I want you to learn today to listen to SIP.
Sound of silence. Yeah.
No, there's no sound of silence.
But I get immense
Suppose,
peace and the
suppose,
duration of
suppose,
sitting.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Suppose I tell somebody, read this book for me. What I'm telling somebody? Read
that
this
book.
book. So while I say somebody read the book, then they don't read the book. Then I tell somebody again, read the book. They don't read the book. Again, I say, read the book. They don't read the book. Will I again tell them to read the book? Now, suppose I tell somebody, read the book. They read the book. Again, I tell somebody, read the book. They read the book. Again, I tell somebody, read the book. They read the book. Then will I tell them to read the book? What
Guru
I'm
will say,
saying,
Guru
what
will
I'm
not
saying, no. So what I'm trying to tell you is, we have to learn the art of listening to the voice of SIP. And today we want to get a clip of that clip, like a clue. My rhyming word is clip. So we want to get a clip, how to listen to SIP. This is soulful. This is not body, mind, heart. It is soul. It is not physical, emotional, intellectual. It is
May I
spiritual.
ask- Yeah, may I but ask you that a sound of sip, as you say, that only manifests as peace or happiness or something.
No,
when
no,
we
wait,
sit-
no, wait. So you're admitting that you don't feel sure, you're not sure whether it's SIP's voice. There's a sound of silence, there's intellect discrimination, but you're not sure of SIP voice, right? This is what you are honestly telling me. So I have to help you to listen to SIP. Ready?
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Samatma. Samatma.
So
I'm just
listening
finishing
to
my.
the first part what I shared is about the organs, and the second now that is in the beginning when I started it, and now it is like I don't know. There is some just flashes which come. Now, if you ask me, I don't know what it is, but my life starts going in divine order after that. Everything
Divine?
just starts falling in place. It is like I'm getting
No.
answers to some things.
My question is, do you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP?
Yes.
Then
I get some flashes which are answers to something is going on. I don't remember what it is, but then when I come out of it, I realize that everything is going in order as it should go. Like the tension or whatever I was in is no longer there. So I'm at peace when I come out of it.
Okay. So see, this is not something which is common or easy. That's why if you're making an attempt and you're not able to listen or you're not sure, it's better I guide you. So don't get impatient or don't feel, oh, it's not like everybody opens a tap and they get water. It's not like that. All right. So let us go to Sophia. Yes, Sophia will tell us something very amazing. Sophia.
I bow down to AiR and all say, hello, sir,
Yeah.
thank you. Can you hear?
Yes, continue.
So, yeah, I wanted to know how to do this, but whenever I come back to consciousness and I sip is with me, and whenever I pray to God in sajda, I go and I'm with sip. Sip will guide
So you
me
will learn.
always.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're
Is
not
it
clear,
right?
hang on. No. Wait.
Yeah, I want
Rajendra.
to learn more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Rajendra. Sir.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, now I spend almost a full day, full waking day, just alone in the isolation, just with me only, meditating on doing all this. But I I get bliss. I get a lot of that thoughtlessness. For a maximum time, I remain in thoughtlessness. But I don't understand this to the what is the voice, how to get into it, how to understand it. There's no distinction.
I also could not understand for a very long time. So don't think it's easy. Do you spend time? See, we are so busy listening to our own voice. We are so busily listening to our own thoughts, our own feelings, the people we live with. We are so occupied with the people. Somebody is not there with us little time. We feel lonely. Why do you feel lonely? You feel lonely. You feel lonely because you are so accustomed to people. But you should not feel lonely because you are not you. The moment you and somebody else, then you feel lonely. Then how do you overcome loneliness? We spoke about this some few weeks back. How do you listen to the inner voice of SIP? Sukeshini, wait. So let us try to see if anybody is moved in that direction. Sukeshini.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
So,
Sukesh.
listening to inner voice, yes, I do only in the night and early morning when I wake up. I do sit in silence for some time. But the inner voice of SIP, no, there is no voice as such. But I can feel a level of confidence increased in my, day to day, whatever I go through. Confidence and some feeling of letting. And there is trust because that SIP is always with me. That but inner voice, no, I haven't. Or need to know what is that.
So this is a very elevated state of being. The inner voice is a very elevated state of being. It is not going to happen so easily. It is like a frequency. You have to reach that frequency. For example, the human ear can hear only some frequency of sound. There are some frequencies which dogs can hear. Human beings cannot hear. You heard of that? Every sound we cannot hear, but there are some sounds only dogs can hear. So what is this that we are talking about? Raji Bliss, Dr. Krishan.
Shubham Guruji. No, I
Yes,
do sit
Raji.
in silence, but I have never heard the voice of SIP. But once I had one experience. I was in a trouble. I just kept in silence and I was simply praying. I don't know whether I heard voice, but after 10 minutes I got the answer. But I did not hear any voice. That was long back. But even nowadays I sit in lot of meditation, but I have never heard the voice of SIP.
The problem is to hear SIP's voice, you have to know that SIP does not have a voice.
Yes.
You have to hear the voice of SIP, which is voiceless. It is a voiceless voice. Krishna said something called sound. What she said, silence, sound of silence. But what is that sound of silence? Bolne mein sound of silence. Beautiful. Sounds very fashionable. Sounds very exotic. Exotic sound of silence. What is that sound of silence? It's not just a sound of silence. It's a sound of SIP. The voice of SIP. So Raji, we have to get there. And today I'm going to give you a clue. Today I'll give you the clue. Bliss and Dr. Krishan.
Hi, Shwanti.
My child, me.
I always hear the voice of God, and
Very good. What does he say?
I see it in many ways, and sometimes he send me many message. It's really not common, and sometimes it's not a voice. It's sometimes it's sent to me. It's an image and picture, and sometimes it's something I read and I get a flash.
How do you know that is the voice of SIP?
It cannot. How I can reach this?
How do you know it's the voice of SIP? Maybe it's just your mind. Maybe
No,
maybe
not
it's
my
just
mind. It's not my mind.
then what
How
is it?
I can reach this call? from my place.
Yeah, but so many people come. This Blico is also on the call. He had not heard SIP.
No. I am in the wood, in the cold, in the Quebec City. I was French, you remember? So,
No, I'm not
imagine.
denying. No, I'm agreeing. There is some divine connection. I agree.
Yes.
But tell clearly, have you heard the voice of SIP? If you have, tell others so they can also experience that. If you can explain, or if you cannot explain, then it's okay.
Sometimes it's like a big amount of energy.
I think what you're talking is like deja vu. Is something like deja vu, correct? In French, you say deja vu?
No, because deja vu is like something, it's, I already like this in the past. Oh, how I can understand what is that? Because I never see it before. Or how I know this room was green? Because I know it. And sometimes like that. But deja vu, it's not like this.
Okay.
I think
I just want to understand whether. So, what is your feeling then?
my feeling is like sometimes always in little voice, see me, be patient, your time is come. Be patient, you will reach your goal. Be patient, learn, be patient.
That is the voice of your consciousness.
And
There's a
consciousness
difference.
and the
No,
lens.
there's a different. No, you have to go a little deeper. You have to go a little deeper. So today's topic, I didn't realize, but today, sometimes I think, oh, the topic is very difficult and 40 people know the answer. Sometimes I feel topic is very easy, but nobody knows the answer. It's sometimes yesterday or day before, I said some topic, oh, everybody, 25, 30, 40 people, everybody knows answer. And today, it's a rare feeling. Wait, Dr. Krishan and Komal. Let us try. Dr. Krishan and Komal. Dr. Krishan, otherwise Komal can come. Yes, sir.
Shivam Guruji, whenever I'm in silence, I observe my thoughts. Maybe the act or maybe the thought belongs to mind or belongs to consciousness, and I observe my thoughts. And whenever I feel that the thoughts come from the mind, I flip that one, and I whenever I feel like any trouble or any facing any issue, then I go in silence mode. I trying to spend my time with the nature, with flowers, with with a within a park or any place where I can get the peace from the nature. And I just observe my thoughts and trying to listen the thought sound of ship. That I am on the right path, or my karma belongs is correct or not. So I'm just observing my thoughts.
Good. But that has not yet reached to listening to the voice of SIP. You're observing your thoughts. And because you're observing your thoughts, you are in that state of consciousness and you're observing your thoughts. But you are so busy observing your thoughts that you have not listened to the inner voice of SIP. The inner voice of SIP, you will only listen when you stop observing your thoughts. As long as you're observing your thoughts, that means you're already engaged in observing your thoughts. When you reach a point when there is no thought, what people call, just easily people use the word samadhi. People use the word chaturyam. People use the word satchidanand. Using the word is very easy, na? Oh, he is in samadhi. What samadhi? In that state of samadhi, you are not observing thoughts. Thoughts have become still.
that stage maybe take time, but I love to spend time in with nature and time with
That's
aloneness, with
that
peace.
is the so no, they're two different things. The moment you're spending time with nature, then you're observing the creation of the divine, you are experiencing Satyam Shivam Sundaram, you are in a different mode. But when you get beyond the state of Sat Chit Anand, what do we mean by Sat Chit Anand Atma? What is that stage of spiritual awakening? In that eighth stage of spiritual awakening, you are a Sat Chit Anand Atma. In that Sat Chit Anand Atma, you are. Have you ever used a walkie-talkie? In a walkie-talkie, two devices are in the same frequency. If they put in the same channel, hello, testing 1, 2, hello, testing 1, 2, Roger, come in, Roger. Yes, Roger, I can hear you. The two walkie-talkies are in the same frequency. Nobody else can listen to you. How do you reach that frequency where you are able to hear the voice of SIP? That is the moment you are able to do that, then you will have another nasha. You will experience a different kind of nasha, a different kind of ecstasy. How do you reach that?
But one thing I observed, sir, one thing I observe when I spend time with flowers and trees, I'm loving to talk to them. I know that
Let me
it's
ask you.
maybe
Let me ask you the next question. What do the flowers and the trees talk to you?
I just feel that they are smiling on me. I'm take
This
care
is
them.
called. This is what my guru told me. You experience God. You don't. When my guru told me, I could not understand. He told me you are experiencing God. You are not realizing God. There's a difference between experiencing God. It's one level below realizing God. Krishan.
Okay.
वो जो feeling है, वाह अरे वाह प्रभु, अरे it's so beautiful. The flowers are so beautiful. The पत्ते जो, it is so amazing. It is so beautiful. This is experiencing God.
And
In
I
real
feel
life,
that
yeah.
my love is also increasing to them. I am take care them more more carefully.
All
I'm
that is good. Am I telling you it's not good? Are you listening to me? What am I telling you?
yes,
Is that not,
that
is that not,
that's
not good?
I'm experiencing God. You mean I'm experiencing receipt, but I'm not realizing SIP right now.
Yeah, because you have to go to realizing SIP and then you have to go to listening to that's you can only listen to the inner voice of SIP when you realize SIP.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why you all are struggling. Why everybody in the call is struggling. We are struggling because we are not realizing SIP everywhere. So let me get into this discussion a little bit. Okay, Krishan, let me explain this a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Komal, sorry. First Komal and then, yes, Komal. Then let me explain this to you a little bit.
Yes,
Komal.
yes. Shivoham, namaste everybody. The other day also, when we discussed, I told you that there is a voice, and I didn't call it the voice of SIP. It is the voice of SIP, I know, which is everywhere, ever pervading. Anytime I can get connected to it now. But in the beginning, when I was going to silence retreats and all, I was thinking it is the noise of insect, some insect around. Some insect is doing. I was thinking it is that. But when I listen to a few of the videos, maybe first of the one I listened to Sandeep Maheshwari's, yes, he calls it sound of silence. But I could really connect that it's the same thing which I am already listening. And now when I'm in silence, I can easily get connected. But abhi kya hai ki now I'm talking to you, but if I want to listen to that, that is there. In the background, it is always there.
What is
When I
there?
am like with everybody
What
talking,
is
I
that?
may not
What is
listen.
that is there? What is it?
There is a sound. There
What
is a
is that
sound which
sound?
is constant. Constant, like it is there
We are
every
not
time,
talking, we are not talking
everywhere,
of,
anytime.
we are not talking of a sound.
It is a sound actually, which
We are
I
not.
listen.
We are not talking of sound.
No words, but sound. Yes.
What are
And
we talking
constant,
about?
everywhere,
What are we?
anytime.
We are not talking of sound. We are talking of the voice of SIP.
Maybe you may call it voice, but I listen to a sound.
No.
Maybe that is the voice of. It is a
No.
there or not, as
Okay.
what
Okay.
I
Fine.
cannot
Okay.
relate
Okay. Come on.
whether you are saying
Okay.
the same thing, but it is
Let
there,
me
and that's what.
let me explain to you all, please. When will we listen to the inner voice of SIP? When? We will only listen to the inner voice of SIP when we stop existing, when our existence becomes zero. The moment I is there, we cannot hear SIP. The moment I is there, my mother, my father, my child, my son, my husband, my wife, my car, my pleasure, my coffee, my toffee, you will keep on. The moment you are I, you cannot listen to the inner voice of SIP. It's not a sound. I got the first inner voice of SIP. Shanti Lok, what's the date? Remember? You got the date with you, Shanti Lok? I got the inner voice of SIP. Do you know when? The first time I got the inner voice of SIP, it is called, it was on 28th of September 1992, I think. 28th of September 1992. 021222, 31 years back. I didn't even know. I'm telling you, I didn't even know it was the inner voice of SIP. I got the inner voice of SIP to build a temple. I was completely in complete shock and complete silence. And the picture came. You have to build a huge. No, why? There's no. The voice is voiceless. It is not a male voice. It is not a female voice. But it communicates. It said, build a statue of Lord Shiva. It should be a huge statue. There should be trees. Ganga should be flowing. It should be sitting in the position of meditation. In a matter of 1 year, I did not have money. I did not have land. I did not have architect. I did not have anything. Within 1 year, I got land. I got architect. I got money. I got everything. It was made. It was made. I didn't do it. I did not do it. Everybody thinks I did it. And after that, 1992, 28th of September, I never got the inner voice of SIP again, till now. I don't know why that inner voice came. It has never come. I called it that time a vision. At that time, I got a vision from Shiva. I did not know what it meant. Now I experience this again. I told you 2 days back, I told you I got an inner voice of SIP. Did I tell you? Did I not tell you all I got an inner voice of SIP? What did SIP tell me 2 days back? 2 days back, SIP told me karma is thoughts. Did I tell you or did I not tell you? I told you all, I always told you thoughts is not karma. Thoughts is not karma. Thought is not. Suddenly SIP told me thoughts is karma. And I got the voice. It's not my intellect. It's no discrimination. It's nothing. From where did I get that flash? Thoughts are karma. From where? It was in complete silence. It was in complete nothingness. It was in complete surrender. It was when I sit and I switch off completely. There is no thought. There is no observing of a thought. There is nothing. There is complete surrender to SIP. Oh, SIP, when you reach that level where you are in a mode of लगता के सब करता मैं, सच में कुछ करता ना मैं, सच में प्रभु सब कुछ तू करता, कविता जो लिखता हूँ मैं, सच में ना लिखता मैं ये, सच में प्रभु कविता तू लिखता. You get to that state where you realize you are not doing it. But in this, you have to have complete switch off. Complete switch off. Complete switch off. Without this complete switch off, you can't hear that inner voice, because your voice, that voice is so shrill, that voice is so tiny, that voice is so little, that if your voice is there little also, अगर आपका थोड़ा भी आवाज होगा, you can't hear that voice. You have to be in that state where there is nothing, there is no voice, no sound, no, even one thought will not let you listen to that voice. That's why you're struggling. Please try. Please try to go to that state where you are just telling SIP, 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 SIP. I want to listen to you, SIP. I'm not thinking any thoughts. SIP. Shh. Try it. And you will come back and report to me that you heard the voice of SIP. Don't try to see how SIP's voice is. Acha awaaz hai na. But the voice will come. If you trust what I say, the voice will come. But I hope you're clear what I'm saying. Who will explain to me what you have to do? Has anybody understood? Or is it just another tamasha call here where I have been telling so many things? Who has understood? Rumata ji, आपने समझा? क्या समझा आपने? बताइए Rumata ji. Let me see. Rumata ji wants to speak. क्या करना है? सिप की आवाज सुनने के लिए क्या करना है? प्रणाम.
प्रणाम गुरुजी. ये एक आवाज नहीं है, ये एक एहसास होता है. हमें पता चलता है कि हमें भगवान मैसेज भेज रहा है. That we cannot, एहसास है ये.
रूमाता जी, वो एहसास एक आवाज द्वारा आता है. वो आवाज मतलब आपके ये कान में नहीं आएगा. ये आवाज, ये जो आवाज है आपके चित्त में आएगा.
हाँ जी.
But you will hear the message without listening from your ears.
But Guruji, I hear your messages many times. Many times I hear your messages.
That is different. Hearing a guru's message, I have heard many times, but that is not the voice of SIP. SIP is above that.
That is there.
Suppose
but
today,
you are not there. But you are not there. But still, मुझे एहसास होता है कि आप बोल रहे हैं या आप मैसेज दे रहे हैं.
If you have devotion to a guru and the guru is not here near you, but you talk to the guru and the guru is not near you, you will get the reply. This is what I think you are talking about this.
Yes.
So my Guruji has left the earth in 2018. But I talk to him very often. How do I talk to him when he has left the world in 2018? Because he is not in physical form. If I go into my consciousness and I talk, that probably comes from the depth of my consciousness. ये आपके चित्त से आ रहा है. लेकिन प्रभु, the voice of SIP, रूमाता जी, ये voice of SIP का मतलब है इतना ध्यान चाहिए, इतना ध्यान चाहिए, इतना ध्यान चाहिए कि एक ख्याल भी ना हो.
100%. devotion.
Then in that complete stillness, in that complete silence, there must be nothing. If there is even a thought comes, it's gone. Again, you have to come back to that silence. But it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful feeling because it's the highest level of ananda. I don't know whether you all are understanding, Rajendra, but please, anybody wants to clarify, we have 5 more minutes. Please ask, please talk, please check how to do it. How you, Rajendra, bataiye.
Yes, my experience of sitting in silence is like that. जब मैं बैठता हूँ तो I start just removing thoughts or observing thoughts, whatever we say. Then क्या होता है, फिर thought कम हो जाता है, thought रहता नहीं है, एक nothing, what we call nothingness आ जाती है. उसके बाद मुझे पता नहीं होता है क्या, I don't know anything.
उसके बाद
I sleep, पता नहीं लगता मुझे.
नहीं, तो उसके बाद ही सिप की आवाज आनी है.
वही मुझे this phase I have to, but have I have to desire for this or something like that?
No, you have to commit. You have to commit saying, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं.
That I can only do in consciousness only. When I'm in consciousness.
So that has to be in your consciousness, not I'm saying verbally, na. The moment you reach that nothingness, the moment Rajendra है ही नहीं, Rajendra दफा हो गया. आपने क्या बोला? फना आपका वर्ड है.
फना
किसका वर्ड है? आप ही का वर्ड है.
फना हो जाता है, पता नहीं लगता है. I feel that I have slept.
हाँ, वो स्लीपिंग में नहीं होता. वो स्लीपिंग मतलब
10 मिनट के बाद देखता हूँ ये सब.
See, I'm telling you, अभी वो वर्ड फना कैसे आया आज कभी कॉल में, कहाँ से आया? मैं कभी यूज नहीं करता हूँ फना.
ये सिर्फ नहीं किया होगा.
You understand, right? You understand this, huh?
Yes.
This is not from memory.
No, this is not memory.
This is because when that we are trying to talk of that state of the voice of sip, जब आप फना हो जाएंगे ना, सोना नहीं, फना. सोना और फना में बहुत फर्क है. सोना में मतलब ब्रॉन्ग गया नहीं, जागते जागते फना. And ABCD. D matlab, I am a divine instrument. The moment you are in that state of fana and you're in that state of being a divine instrument. What is the meaning of state of being a divine instrument? The state of being a divine instrument does not mean abhi meri bibi ko saadi chahiye, main jaake saadi leke aa rahi hu. Abhi mere bachche ko hamburger khana hai, McDonald's mein jana hai. Ho gaya na? We are too much caught up in this samsar. इसलिए शिप का आवाज हम सुनते नहीं. We have to reach that state of complete fana. Vanita. And not sona. Because that's the honest. जो आपने सच्चाई से बोला, बहुत लोग मानते नहीं है. बहुत लोग मेडिटेट करते हैं. Meditation. Easiest way to fall asleep. ये जागृत अवस्था में फना होना. वनिता.
Just now you said the inner voice. I understood it very clearly, but I have been practicing silence means early morning only, then there is no disturbance. So I prefer subah jaldi ut jaye around 3:34. Then I get 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, whatever it is. But we are in the family. After that, the activity starts. So how can we get disconnected? Why?
Don't talk. I am not talking of the time after you get into the family.
But
I
then
am talking in the 2
Ah.
hours. In the 2 hours, you have to reach in that 2 hours, Varita, if there is an iota of thought,
No, that is not there. But
then
not.
Then where is your conscious those 2 hours?
I don't know. I forget myself. I don't know where is my conscious and all.
So you have to concentrate. You have to concentrate on SIP. You have to contemplate on SIP. You have to spend those 2 hours in surrender to SIP. See, listen, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. Pay attention. Suppose you are listening to an old auntie of yours. And that old auntie, she's got a very feeble voice. And you're listening. Auntie, auntie, Apollo, tell me, auntie. Auntie, tell me, auntie. How you put your ear to that auntie to listen to that? You could not hear to your auntie, who's 90 years old. How you pay a lot of attention to listen to that auntie? Are you paying that attention in those 2 hours to listen to SIP? You're not thought of it.
No, never thought of it.
Think
Actually,
of it.
I forget myself, and I think only SIP is there. That is all. After that, I don't
Now
know what happened.
Now tell me what is the difference. Tell me what is the difference between what you're doing and what I am doing. Tell what I'm saying. What is the difference?
Because you are a realized person, so you are
No,
always
don't give such answers. Come on. When you are sitting, you are only sitting like this. Something. But you are not sitting with that pyas. You are not sitting with that thirst to listen to SIP. You are not waiting. You are not waiting 2 hours for SIP. Are you waiting?
Yes, no. Hereafter, I will do that because
now
I
you
never
understood
thought
what I'm
about
saying.
that.
Now you did not understand when I said auntie. I'm trying to explain to you. Now you understand what the exact. You have to be in that deep sense of mumukshutva. You are just sitting, meditation, Hare Krishna. What Rajendra said, itna ara, that's a good meditation. Ho gaya. What did you achieve? You just achieved peace. But you have to be in that state of consciousness, of nothingness, of deep yearning, of SIP. मैं एक बांसुरी प्रभु कुछ भी नहीं, संगीत है तेरा मैं कुछ भी नहीं, मैं तो कुछ भी ना हूं करता, जो भी करता मैं तू ही करता, लगता है मैं हूं करता. How, Vanita, how will you surrender as an instrument of the divine?
I feel that I'm in total surrender, but that's not enough. As you said, it's not enough.
You understood the difference. You understood clearly what I'm saying.
Yes, now I got it. So
there's a lot of difference between just being in meditation and being so deeply in meditation that you're waiting for SIP. When SIP knows you are waiting for SIP, then the SIP will come on your lip. Otherwise, you are just taming the monkey mind. And you're enjoying the Shanti. SIP is telling Vanita, you're enjoying the Shanti? Go enjoy. Go enjoy, no problem.
No, I switch off my this thing from every this thing.
But from
During
now,
that time, not only the mind, I'm completely off from everything. I shut down the door from
but from today,
all sides.
from today, after you shut down, auntie, like that, keep your deep concentration on what is the message SIP wants to give me, because I am nothing.
I'm nothing.
मैं कुछ नहीं, प्रभु सब कुछ तू ही, प्रभु मैं कुछ नहीं. I am nothing, oh Lord, you are everything. I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing. I am thine, O divine. I am thine, O divine. I am thine, O divine. I am waiting for you. I am waiting for you, O divine. I am waiting for you. I am thine, O divine. I am waiting for you. 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 And then you will hear. Premchand ji.
Thank you.
पता नहीं आप लोग किसको कुछ समझ में आया या कोई बोले ये पता नहीं है ने कुछ क्या आज बात किया कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. हाँ, लिखो गिरीश, कुछ किसी को समझ में आया कि नहीं समझ में आया? ओके, कम ऑन प्रेमचंद जी बताइए. Before we close.
Yes, sir, Gurudev. It means that when one is in a deep meditation, in thoughtlessness, a new thought comes which has no relation with the past, is the sound of SIP.
प्रेमचंद जी, आपके लिए क्या प्रॉब्लम बताऊं मैं आपको? मैं बोलूं?
जी हाँ, why not, sir?
सुनिए सुनिए सुनिए.
हाँ, sir.
You are telling me all the time, you are saying, I am SIP, I am SIP, I am SIP, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Correct? Right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Most of the time.
तो आप बोल रहे हैं. जब आप बोल रहे हैं, जब कोई बोलता है, क्या वो कोई सुन भी सकता है? या बोलने के टाइम में सुन नहीं सकता है? You remember, as 84-year-old, you understand ना कि जब कोई आदमी बोलता है वो सुन नहीं सकता है, और जब वो बोलना बंद करता है तो वो सुनना शुरू करता है.
मैं तो रिपीट करता हूँ मेंटली.
हाँ, तो रिपीट करने के बाद करते 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 reach a state of complete silence.
Yes, sir.
And be completely quiet.
Yes, sir.
And tell SIP, हे प्रभु, मैं अर्पण करता हूं अपने आप को, मैं तुम्हारा दास हूं, मैं क्या करूं? And be still and be silent. This is the most beautiful experience you will have. Be still and be silent. Don't keep on talking and talking and talking.
No talking. मतलब when in that
वही बात. I am SIP, Shivoham, Shivoham. Sometimes you need to be still.
In the morning hours when I am in meditation, I am in still position.
Then
it comes automatically.
Then you will listen to the voice of SIP. Seek that. Wait for it. Seek it. Yearn it. अपने कान, जैसे हम कान किसी को देते हैं, हाँ बोलो 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 बोलो, क्या बोलो, हाँ बोलो बोलो. Wait to hear the voice of SIP. And then you will give me your experiences.
Thank you very much.
My dear friends, today was a little tough talk. I think one of the tough conversations, both easy conversation nahi tha. I'm sorry if many of you didn't understand what I spoke, but it's a very deep subject. A very, very deep subject. Do you spend time listening to the inner voice of SIP? I write a bhajan in 10 minutes. How do I write a bhajan in 10 minutes? I'm writing a book. I have never written a metafiction book. I have never written a book like this. I finished writing 70% in 5 days. In 6 days, I have written the book. अभी मैंने जिंदगी में नॉवेल नहीं लिखा. तो किसने लिखा? कैसे लिखा? I want you to work towards it. Because you're all seekers, you're all sincere seekers. Please spend time. ये जो दुनिया की जो प्लेजर है ना, दुनिया का जो प्लेजर है वो तो क्षण भर का मजा है। प्रभु की जो मस्ती नशा है ना, ये जो प्रभु का नशा है ना, ओ माय गॉड, ये प्रभु का नशा क्या नशा, इट इज द स्टेट ऑफ एक्सटेसी. I want you to experience that state of ecstasy. Don't get lost in small things. I don't think you have any questions. And since you don't have Rumata ji aage, the last, bole Rumata ji, I'm closing after this. Rumata ji.
गुरुजी, ये वो स्टेट है जब मैं नहीं रहता और गॉड नहीं रहता, वी आर इन सेम हो जाते हैं. At that time that एहसास can come.
Obviously ना रूमाता जी, जब तक वो मैं है तो मैं का ख्याल होगा ना. I thought, I thinking, I want this, I am this, I. When I is not the that's when you get into the God frequency, SIP frequency.
Yes.
So try to spend time in silence. What I've taught you today, don't just spend time in silence, but spend time in the deep pyas, the deep thirst, the deep mumukshutva of, oh Lord, oh my divine, I am waiting, my divine, I am waiting. That should be the pyas.
Thank you, Guruji.
With folded hands, I bow down to you.